Alright, welcome everyone, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Episode 45. Oh,
Dio's here.
Dio, at the top of the stairs. Polnareff, facing
you are
him
not prepared.
up. Yeah. I do not, this does not bode well for...
How will you stand against this evil? Yeah.
He may have a stand, but soon he won't be able to even stand.
Yeah, I know, and he already has the foot wound.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the kind of point where really the smart thing to do would be to regroup with the party and
execute the Joseph Joestar tactic of running away.
Right, and then just, bring down the whole house.
Yes,
just burn the whole
get some
down.
Sunlight into this situation.
At least then you have something that you're working with, and
maybe at the very least you'd force Dio underground or something.
Right,
like
or force him to reveal his stand prematurely.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But guys, this whole journey, this whole bizarre adventure has been leading up to this, and the party is still split up.
Yeah.
We are already down two.
Yeah,
we're already down two Crusaders.
Yep.
Like this is
not
bad.
The time to solo the boss.
Yes, exactly. Not the time at all. We need to think tank this and just
be a smart boy. Yeah.
Get her done. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it.
Probably look so stupid though with headphones and the JoJo.
I think we look awesome. Freaking awesome. We're in the sense of awesome where it's we just kind of dab into it. Just
like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang.
Oh boy.
His foot and everything.
Uh-huh.
Dang. Polnareff is the protagonist here. Look at this.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I've quelled my fear.
All right.
Polnareff. Oh, yeah. I'm still in a little bit of denial, but...
Oh, boy.
What? Oh, dang. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Yo. Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Okay. This is Dio. This is Dio. Yep. This is so Dio.
Yeah.
He is so screwing with him
too.
Zawardo. Oh, he is playing with his food.
I know. He's Polnareff is just gonna end up being the one to allow Dio to basically exposit to the audience before eviscerating him.
Oh,
just what exactly the stand can do.
Crap. Stop! Let's Non è the last no page. Sono Kobushimo Takaki Kome. End of the world. Sonochi no Kyoku. Dio's World Part 1. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay. I vibe with you, Dio. Just a little bit.
No, pose harder, Polnareff.
Yes. Huh. He's even offering him immortality.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, here it is. Oh.
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, nice! Here they are! Yeah! The pose! Yeah! Awesome! Alright! Yeah! Woo! Good.
いや、体験したというよりは全く理解を超えていたのだが、ありのまま今起こったことを話すぜ。
Dang! So he would have been dead. Oh my gosh!
だと思ったら、アブドゥルとイギーは
Oh yeah! And the flamboyantly passionate Frenchman has to tell them. Channel your resolve. Yeah, we have to move quickly. Ooh! Nice! Yes! Oh, but if he flees up, he can't escape.
But it's gonna be nighttime soon, so...
But they can destroy the tower.
Maybe. But, oh boy, this is some good 3D right here.
Yeah. Oh, with the coffin. Nice.
Yep. Doesn't mean he's in there necessarily.
Alright, just blow it up. No.
懐かしい相手ではない。倒すべき相手として、ジョースターの血はこいつ。
Yeah. They're just setting up like this whole battle. It's gonna be so awesome.
ディオは黒、ジョースターさんたちは白。傷ついた体でも勇気が湧いてくる。
抜け作、お前。
It's like, why me?
ディオ様。 裏切ったわけではないのだから私はあなた様の力を確信して
This guy is so terrified. Oh, what if it's a tunnel? Oh. Whoa.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh! The stand!
No way!
Oh my god!
Blow the whole roof open!
Yeah, blow everything! Blow everything!
すでに中に入っていたポルナレフの言う通りこれは超スピードだとかトリックだとかでは決してない
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, y'all are screwed.
Oh boy.
Yeah! Oh, that was awesome. right, they're out. They're out. And now they can just start destroying the building. Oh my god.
But the thing is, oh no, sunset. Dio's gonna hunt them all throughout the city. It doesn't matter where they go.
Yep, exactly.
Ah! It's very specific.
Yes.
Joseph. You know from experience.
All right, how are they gonna stop their fall here? Oh.
Oh.
Genius.
All right.
If they were an hour earlier. Holy crap.
No, he's not gonna let you.
Yeah. No, Joseph needs to think this out. He needs to strategize here. It has definitely changed. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, Joseph. Let's come up with a plan. Let's come up with a plan. I love all the metaphors that are coming. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Yes. Alright, classic. Okay, that's good.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What if he just turns and decides to kill Polnareff?
Well, the idea is that they might get the jump on him if they're, if one of them essentially is the bait.
Sure.
Money speaks. So he saw them. What is that lean? What is that lean? Oh my god.
Those golden eyes.
Yep. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that distortion
that wasn't a
sound?
Jump.
Yeah.
I don't think so anyways, like...
Oh, ha ha ha. So they split the party?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you don't kill yourself.
But Kakyoin and Joseph, like...
No, they're gonna tactics this. They're gonna do some tactics.
Yeah, Joseph is running away. He has the tactical advantage.
Yep, exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, all the question marks.
Wow.
Oh my god, presentation.
Gotta take the nicest one. He just turns and looks at him.
Senator Wilson Phillips' car. Oh! Oh my god!
Oh!
He just gets in. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Wow! What? I like how fast he's giving this.
Grades matter in this situation.
Oh my god. Oh! Yo!
Wow!
Yo! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is amazing!
Crap.
It's such a simple way to show
like existence itself. The entire world is his domain.
I feel like though.
He's snapped.
Yeah, he's gone crazy just experiencing this raw power. Oh, that's why they switched Oh. So Jotaro is in the group that he knows or can sense where they are. Oh, even better. Even better.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just imagine it and suddenly they're past the traffic.
Oh.
Through the people?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is just to show how evil Dio is.
Yeah. Kicking dogs isn't enough.
Yep. JoJo just kicked it like in the movies. Oh, it's a Star Platinum enhanced kick. Oh my gosh. This is so terrifying. The idea that this is just to build him up even more.
Yeah.
Emerald Splash! Oh my gosh! What? Did you see that?
Well, then use the Emerald Splash on the engine of the car. Don't use it on Dio.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh dang! So the range is really short. So Kakyoin is actually really good then, because he can actually attack from range. What do I stand to gain?
Okay.
Okay. So that's about his range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very good. It's a very good point. Oh god. And they're rolling the credits.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh god.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're out. Oh!
Yeah, because they're both the tentacle power.
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Right.
Put the glasses off.
How?
What an episode! Oh my gosh! I am so hyped right now!
All right,
oh my god!
Oh boy. And this is...
Okay.
And this is a new ending, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we haven't got any images yet.
I think it's still the same song, maybe, but just like a
different part of it. Yeah. The background audio track is very similar to...
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I was, like, on the edge of my seat here. Oh, my God. Oh my God.
That was insane.
That was terrifying.
My head literally hurts right now.
It does. Mine too.
Like, hopefully it's not just that.
I've got the feeling of the icicle up the butthole as well. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, okay, here's the thing. Dio is OP, and they made him actually scary. Here's the thing. We had Vanilla Ice and cream, so Vanilla Ice cream. And Iggy and Abdul are dead. They're dead. Yeah. They're not coming back. They're dead. And here's the thing. Polnareff was this close to being dead. Especially when we realized that the range thing is like almost like perfect control. Like of something,
it does seem to be,
something like that within like a short amount of range, and there's probably some time delay from his will being enacted and him actually, having something happen, because it's not like he blinks and something just happens.
Right.
So there is maybe some passage of time involved.
Wait. No, we can figure this out. Okay. So if the range limit is 10 meters.
Yeah.
Because when there was the whole thing of it being like he he's going upstairs, but then he actually isn't, and he's going down the stairs or whatever.
Right.
What it made me think is that Dio was basically completely reforming the mansion so that he still had two, like, so that, it was, so that stairs were basically being added in that sense.
Right, but there was no added stairs.
Right.
So we know that...
because we know he wasn't able to affect the entire mansion as a whole. He has the range limit.
Right.
Given that...
And that he drove around the cars.
Yes.
That's another thing. That's another thing that I think is really big here, is that there's probably going to be a limitation of the strain the stand's power is on him.
Okay, sure, that too.
Or maybe not. I mean,
maybe
it doesn't
not,
have to be.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just drove through them because he just wanted to kill people and whatever.
That's probably it.
Like, but
he's probably enjoying this.
But the thing with Polnareff,
yes,
I think that's where we can figure it all out, because he actually moved Polnareff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because or his stand moved Polnareff.
Right, because I could see having reality manipulation over objects and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. But he doesn't have control over people, because otherwise he would just instantly will them into non-existence, right?
Yeah, so that's a good point. It's not keep going.
It's the world, not humanity, right? It's not existence itself, it's the world.
So we have to think about this in 3 dimensions. With regards to, or potentially 4 dimensions.
I think that's where we need to go, is the 4 dimensions, because here's the thing. Polnareff was moved, but he did not notice himself being moved, and they directly brought up super speed. Mm-hmm. They were like, it wasn't something like that. It was not anything like that. Yeah. So either it's some sort of mind control, which would be very fitting, in that he's able to basically...
No, we know it's some kind of space-time manipulation.
Basically that the only thing other than that it could potentially be would be some sort of mind control, so that perceptions of reality is shifted.
Okay.
Right? Which could potentially work with Dio's whole thing of, like, trickery and all that stuff. But barring that, there has to be some element of not just space manipulation, but time manipulation.
Yes.
Because otherwise...
It's both.
Right. But that specifically has to be something that is actively being done, where he's, like, freezing time for a bit and then causing the change to happen. Otherwise, Polnareff would be aware of the change. The translation would be something that would exist.
But the question is not whether or not it's space-time manipulation, because it is in some form. Right. It's just, what are the conditions? What are the actual rules behind it?
But I think the condition that's very important that is suggested here, that wasn't really said, but I suppose it's just to be assumed about stands, is that stands cannot have direct control over a person, right, without some condition to give them control. They don't just automatically, like, you couldn't have a stand that just automatically has perfect control over a person, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, it's some external thing, like, for instance, time, where then by whatever
he's interacting within physical dimensions,
right?
Not necessarily just 3 dimensions. He's definitely interacting with time in some special wonky way. The question though is that Dio is toying with Polnareff. Mm-hmm. Which means that, are we to assume that he could have killed Polnareff and he didn't, or that was some part of the condition of his stand? I'm inclined to assume that Dio is the kind of person that would toy with Polnareff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's what he was doing. He was trying to see if he would turn back to his side.
Right. Psychologically destroy him, so that and
that's what he did with the Senator here as well. The Senator was easy. Yeah. But also, that's another thing to bring up. The Senator kept jumping out of the car and just zoom, zoom. Just kept reverting back.
Right.
Now, here's where I have a little bit of an issue here. Mm-hmm. If it's space-time manipulation and it's perfect within, say, X meters or whatever, you cannot beat him.
No,
you cannot beat him.
It is impossible.
It is impossible.
The way that they could do it is if there was a limit to how much he could do it. But the thing is, if that was the case, he wouldn't waste it.
Reaction time, too.
Or reaction time. But the thing is that why would he waste it on the Senator? And if he has perfect control like that, let's say there isn't a limit, right? And it's reaction time or things like that. Then who's to say that he couldn't just basically say, all right, cool, I can control the space within 10 meters of me. I'm going to just fly after them much faster than any car could drive.
Yeah, I think that he has a lot of limitations.
Right.
So I trust Araki to come up with a way to have space-time manipulation work in such a way that it is broken. It is super OP because it is. Just anytime you do reality manipulation, we've talked about this. It's busted. It's absolutely busted.
It's like in Avengers Infinity War, once Thanos has the reality stone,
you can't
really,
beat him.
It shouldn't matter anything that anyone does. You know, even with the whole thing of closing the fist or whatever, it's like still.
Here's the question though.
Yeah.
How active is the ability? Because I think it has to be extremely active and based on his reaction time.
Right.
So here's where we can get into some meta here. Star Platinum, Silver Chariot, and that's about it, are really fast. They're really fast. Right. There is a possibility that what they need to do is figure out how much time lag there is after using the ability to when he can use it again. Because if we think about time, let's say he says, all right, this bubble, boom, like I like have perfect control of space-time within this.
Yep.
And for X amount of time, he can do that. That would mean, in some ways, that he actually has an operable range beyond 10 meters.
Okay.
Because he can then move from that outside in such a way that he could change the distance and time necessarily to attack some of them because he punched. And that is a very good thing to bring up. He did not use some kind of like weird
he didn't just manipulate the air around them to grate them into cheese, you know.
Exactly.
Because if he had absolute limitless complete control over reality within 10 meters, he could do that.
Right. I'm thinking like the seismic, you know, in Clone Wars, it just kind of splits everything.
Yeah.
If he had space-time manipulation on a perfect scale, he could basically do that.
Right. He could do whatever he wanted.
He could do whatever he wanted. So he doesn't have that.
Right.
He doesn't have that.
Very important.
Which is very important to bring up. So what that means is what I'm thinking is that he would have to have some point where he can't use it, and it's like MP. He has to recharge it.
Right.
And what that means is that there's an interval where someone like Jotaro could deliver a punch.
Right. If he aura'd fast enough.
Yes, exactly. He could punch in that interval and damage Dio. And damage done to the stand or Dio, they translate back and forth, so he could then weaken the stand, which would then maybe cause him to lose his control over the space-time part there. Now, unless it's passive, and if there's any part of this that is passive, they're screwed.
They're screwed.
They're absolutely screwed.
And the thing is, and even if they do find some way to hurt him, we were reminded by Vanilla Ice just a little while ago how impossible it is to kill a vampire without sunlight. So unless they have a shop nearby, like, okay, they could have something where Jotaro and Polnareff, Jotaro and Polnareff,
stakes.
when they split, they got wooden stakes, garlic, silver,
yes,
UV lights,
Hamon, Joseph,
wait a minute.
Oh, that's...
so is the way
we still have a Hamon user.
Right. So
gosh!
Is the way that Jotaro's going to be the one to defeat Dio.
The opening tells us, basically.
The one to end it. Wait, the one will end it all will be Star Platinum, not Hamon.
Well, okay, but here's the thing.
I mean, Jotaro could learn Hamon or something, but they're done with Hamon.
But here's the thing. I think it's a perfect trope that's used a lot with when the ultimate evil shows up, and there's the mentor and the student both fighting the ultimate evil together. Jotaro is not really the student to Joseph necessarily, but they fulfill the father-son type dynamic.
Right, the old dude and the young dude.
Right, what you could have is that Dio is weakened by maybe Joseph's, his last Hamon. His last usage of Hamon.
And then Star Platinum just comes up and beats them.
And Star Platinum is able to actually fight on some kind of a level playing field. Because let's be real here. When that stand just kind of showed up behind Dio when Polnareff was at the stairs, I my buttocks clenched so hard. I was like, this is a beast of a stand.
Yeah. I love that they go up there and they're like, we're gonna fight him. And then they're like, nope, we're not doing that.
No.
We are not doing that. And they just jump through the window, and Joseph pulls Polnareff after him.
They might have okay, here's something that another thing that they could do here that's pretty cool. Dio is in love with every part of himself. He is the picture of a perfect villainous arrogance.
Yeah, what's not to like?
What's not to like? Yes. Yeah. I think we're either going to catch him monologuing, or we're going to have some part where he's going to just drink in the magnificence that is Dio, and they're going to be like, haha. And your next line will be like JoJo's gonna say Joseph's line or something like that.
Or Joseph's about to say, and you're, you know, like Dio's monologuing. He's like, "You cannot defeat me. I am Dio. I am the greatest." You know, blah blah blah. And then, mid sentence, like he's barely able to say anything before.
Yeah.
Like basically just like what Joseph was with the Tommy gun.
Yes.
You know, just.
You didn't even let me finish talking.
Yeah.
Talking isn't a free action. Whips out Tommy gun. Yeah. Kakyoin has a way to divine Dio's stand and what it does.
No.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I know what it is.
I think I know what I think I know what it is as well. Kakyoin has reasoned that Dio has a range problem.
Right.
It's all right. He can't get it to extend that far. You know, everyone has this problem sometimes.
10 meters is more than enough.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Dio, why can't you be satisfied with 10 meters?
Yeah.
Why can't you be satisfied, man? All right. So if it is 10 meters, and Kakyoin is like, I have a way to determine this, that means that he's operating with basically a radius coming out of Dio. And anything inside that radius is danger, dead, Will Robinson, really bad things happen.
Yeah.
That means that what he needs to do is essentially play with the extent of that radius, and figure out how he attacks beyond that radius.
In a way, tentacle powers are always OP.
Always OP! Because tentacle freaking powers!
You can be both within the 10-meter range and outside the 10-meter range at the same time.
Yep.
Which is kind of helpful. Now, the potential issue with tentacle powers is that tentacles can go both ways.
Yes.
And if the world were to just grab a tentacle and then pull you in...
So here's the thing. Kakyoin has always been the one that's kind of cool and level-headed amongst the group here. So what I would expect him to do is not be Joseph, but kind of do something similar to Joseph. Do you remember when we had the fight with AC/DC, I believe?
And there were all the ropes and everything?
And they were on the needles and stuff. Oh, and then he laid the...
Yeah, and they were all looped around each other. And
we have seen Kakyoin's stand go microscopic. Like, really small here.
Okay.
Here's the thing. How good, Dio, is your perception? It's not good as Star Platinum's passive 35 perception or something like that.
Maybe, although it could be something where he's just aware of everything within 10 meters. It's just
that would be terrifying.
Like he's exuding like minor little micro control of things, and it's just like it's like N from Hunter x Hunter. It's just like you come within this I know everything. You know?
The really scary thing.
Not,
the really scary thing I think also is that we have Enya's words to Dio way back when, and she was like, once you control this power, no one will be able to stop you. And I'm like, I think I understand why she said that now. But what that reminds us of is the idea that Dio
might not have absolute control.
Yes, exactly. Not even yet.
Right.
Like that's the thing where it's like, oh, this is bad.
That's our only hope.
This is really bad. Right. Yeah, that's kind of our only hope. That's a really good point.
Otherwise, like, there is no winning.
There really isn't. Okay. I'm looking forward to Kakyoin's plan. I hope it is on the lines of him going microscopic and basically amazing. Laying some kind of a trap. Because there's a couple things you can do when you have an arrogant opponent in mind. Is that they want to display the grand power that they wield.
Yes.
The example is whenever the great lich or sorcerer comes onto the field, they first wreath themselves in dark flames and their cape billows.
Flame must die.
Yes, exactly. And they go, and now you will all die. And then they, of course, display ultimate power.
Sure.
And they do crazy stuff. Yeah. But in that brief moment of time, we might be able to, at the very least, this is kind of the part that actually worries me. We might be at the very least able to immobilize Dio for maybe half a second.
Yeah.
And what I'm excited for is that they'll probably succeed just enough to do some damage to Dio, but then they'll realize, oh, it's even worse than that.
Sure.
And that's where the real fight will begin. Like, I'm not looking forward to this.
What I would love to see, and I have no reason to believe that this will actually happen, because I'm pretty sure that was just something Araki did for show, and he kind of forgot about it afterwards, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
What?
But when we first got introduced to Kakyoin, he used Hierophant Green to possess somebody.
Oh.
So maybe that's a form of it going microscopic or something, but what if he had it go microscopic, get inside Dio, and then take over Dio's body? That would piss off Dio.
And he would have to purge it utilizing his own stand.
Right, exactly.
But he would have to have his stand potentially also, be the one to fight it, because how could he fight it?
Right, and maybe that's one of the reasons that Araki was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to have that be in there anymore, is because it's kind of too busted, because whatever happens to the user happens to the stand, whatever happens to the stand happens to the user. So it's like, how do you get something like that out of you?
I guess the main way he would go around that is say that Dio has the senses of a vampire, and I don't know the myths surrounding vampires, but I know there's things that are vague around what vampires are capable of. And then, of course, him just being an immortal being that's had all this stuff and has a stand. Like, we don't know that he doesn't have a passive aspect of his stand's
Well, if that's
ability.
the case, depending on what they do with vampires, they should just go find a lake or, a river or something and just stay in there, because running water, Or scatter a bunch of, poppy
go to the
seeds
Nile
or something.
ASAP.
Yeah, exactly. Just jump in there, avoid the sword that's down in there somewhere, But other than that, just wait till dawn,
Oh, man.
Of course, they're not going to do this, because that would make for
well, also Holly would definitely die.
Well, no, they had like 2 or 3 days left, right?
Okay, but all he has to do is just leave.
Yes, that would be an issue.
All he has to do is just leave.
Slight issue. Yeah.
And you know what? I think he would be pissed at. I think he would realize, you're denying me a fight. Well then, what was your wife's name again, Joseph? No. I think he'd be like, what was your?
You think he'd go and find Joseph's wife?
I think he would go
her?
and find like any other family they have, and be like, one day, one night, I'll be there, and you won't expect it. Like, fight me right
after
now.
Your daughter's already dead.
After your daughter's already dead. Yeah, exactly. I'm very worried about Dio on the hunt. Like, I need a Joseph. Right, I need a Joseph Kakyoin combination trap where they
using
lay
lots of tentacles.
Yeah, lots of tentacles. Lots of your next line will be, and a whole lot of something, because
maybe some too.
My main thing is I swear, if Polnareff screws up some plan, he is dead to me. Yeah. Like, I understand that he could do something rash.
And he is emotionally compromised right now, and that's what we've seen from him.
I just don't
you have one job.
Yes. I just want, if anything, I know that, like, basically we know Dio has to be defeated. like there's no story after this.
Maybe handed as well,
Oh,
because,
man.
But yeah.
This is a really good episode at building up the fear of your main villain, who is one that you should have already built up a lot up to this point, but they're basically saying, we can keep it going. Like, we can keep it, the build up.
I mean, because we have what, like 3 episodes after this?
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we don't have much time. So
but at the same time, that's way more time than we've ever had for a stand fight before. So
I mean, it's apropos. It's
Dio.
So okay, guys, we're loving it, and I mean, it's going to be some kind of space-time manipulation.
Right.
The question is, what's the chink in the armor of space-time manipulation?
Yeah. I mean, 10 meters, that's a start.
10 meters is a start.
But that is not.
But Jacob,
enough.
your sniper rifle solution isn't going to work against a vampire.
Right. Well, and also, it wouldn't even matter. Even if he wasn't a vampire, it wouldn't work because when you have control like that within 10 meters, it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to hit you. So,
yeah. There's a reason why X-Men and all those other like superhero things, they really steer clear of any kind of time, space-time. And if so,
usually it's on the good guy's side or something like that. But even then, But because the thing is that by having the range limitation, it makes so that there can be a battle, right?
Right.
Dio doesn't automatically instantaneously win even though he needs to have some other limitations. Otherwise, he still should, because he should be able to catch up to them way fast. But
right now, I think the reason why he hasn't won already is ego.
Sure.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That is very much in characterization with Dio. Because I think what was going on in the tower was that Dio was there. He was in the coffin.
Right,
like,
until the instant when it was being opened and then suddenly switcheroo.
And then boom.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
And right there, I think what he then did was he basically went downstairs or something.
Right.
And then either they were trapped, or if they continued to chase him, he would just continue down into the depths.
Sure.
And that's actually genius now that I think about it.
What?
Because by him going up to the tower, he gives them the illusion that Dio is trapped.
Right.
But then he basically is like, no, I just switched it. Yeah. You guys are trapped, and if you don't jump out of this right now,
I'm not trapped in here with you.
You're trapped in here with me.
It's like the what's the Zach Galifianakis gif where it's like, we've got Dio trapped.
yeah, exactly. It's from I forget.
The Hangover?
Yeah, I think so, or something like that. All I know is Steve Carell's in it as well. I don't think.
But oh man.
But yeah, guys, this is awesome. This is a stand battle, and I love that not a single. Well, we've had one punch thrown so far. It's all been a bunch of positioning and mind games.
Lots of running away.
Which, let's be real, I kind of missed.
Yeah.
I kind of missed this in part 3. I love part 2's fights because of how much of utilization of the environment is...
How clearly Joseph was always outmatched and just being like, crap, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how we're going to get out of this. We're just going to keep things moving, stay, not die.
Stay at least one step ahead,
One step ahead, and then eventually maybe somehow we'll come up with a solution.
Yeah, I got to say, though, the whole Senator graphic kind of disturbing thing there, that is some excessive violence, yes.
But they didn't at least show the car blitzing through the crowd.
That is something that I am glad they didn't do.
Yeah.
But specifically the usage of it to build up the terror that is Dio, I think was actually masterfully done, because most of it was done with just how he spoke and the basic things he could do with just being a being of immortal super strength.
Right, yeah. And then, of course, showing the Senator just snap, where he's
mentally snapping.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you when this is over. Oh, great.
Like, yes, this is a dream. It has to be.
Yeah, it's just, oh, boy.
Oh, man.
I love to... How the Senator starts listing all his life achievements. I would understand if he just went to the big ones and he's like, I have a 1,000-acre mansion or whatever, and all this stuff. But he's like, I got great grades in high school and college.
I was a captain of the wrestling team.
What?
I married a woman 25 years younger than me. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
That literally, by now you should have realized how little any of that matters. At least be thinking about the stuff that's recent. But why go back all the way to your high school days?
You know what I think it is? Dio talked about the anxiety that Polnareff would feel about approaching him and facing him.
Yes.
And one of the things I think that he's getting at is the idea of the fear of the unknown. And this whole episode was about the unknown regarding Dio's stand.
Sure. So this guy goes back to everything that he does know, even if it's completely the tiniest, most trivial little
irrelevant.
Detail.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Because he needs something to ground him. Because right now his reality is shattering around him.
His entire world.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, I am looking forward to like some Araki, like part 2 style, part 3 craziness, mind games / clever like power usage. Also on Dio's side.
Oh yes.
Also
absolutely.
on Dio's side, because one of the things I think that happened, and this is something that I think is kind of clever, and also causes me to think about some questions here about like physics and stuff. Because I'm sure physics are about to go completely out the window. If he has some kind of space-time manipulation and he has a limited range, what happens
to the stuff outside? Yeah, it's like,
but an example would be, let's say you have control in this area,
right?
But you grab something in this area, like the Senator, and you throw them outside it. What happens?
Yeah, exactly.
What happens?
Would there, like, because the thing is, okay,
can you
matter displacement, like,
can you provide infinite force for one,
right,
causing the Senator, when he left the car, to hit their car with potentially infinite,
right, because especially if like translation of stuff is happening when time's stopped, then if you can cause things to move when time's stopped, then you don't necessarily have to stop things before you unstop time.
No.
And then there's the range thing, which would cause them to, like, if they leave, then part of their body would be outside.
Yeah,
would be going on time, but then the other part wouldn't be, and like how that works. But then even if you didn't do that,
my brain
like,
hurts.
with the stuff that Dio would have been doing with the steps and stuff, unless it was just stopping time and moving Polnareff, but if it was something that was actually affecting inanimate objects, then if any part of that object went outside the 10-meter range, then you should see like matter schisms as things are ripped to pieces and moved somewhere else.
That's why I think we don't actually understand what the limitations are, because I think the more terrifying thing, and this is something that I'm really worried about, is that there is no range limitation. It's actually just how much time Dio has to hold essentially space-time within his grasp. How much within his internal clock. Well, because if that's the case, like, we're gonna need some complete,
if that's the case, he could just turn the entire Earth itself into a monster that eats them whole. Like, if there's no range or power limitations. But I like that they have the range limitations, because we've established that the farther away a stand can go, the less powerful it is. So by having the range be very short, it's the idea that this is incredibly powerful, and the fact that it even has a 10-meter range. That's actually kind of surprising, because like the fact that they brought up range, it's like, oh yeah, of course, duh, right? And I think we had talked about that at points earlier, but
it was when Whole Horse and him had that encounter. We brought it up a little bit. Then.
But I actually would have expected it to be way less of a range than 10 meters.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, guys, this is crazy. We're at the end game here, and
We are.
Yeah.
And oh boy.
I feel really worried for people that aren't Jotaro right now.
Yeah, because Jotaro still has to spread his seed.
He still has to have a kid. Yep.
Yep.
All right, guys. This was crazy. This was awesome. Thank you so much for watching this reaction and the discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us about this madness, craziness, or just talk about stories in general or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time. What up?